live the 30th day of May 2010. We're going to be live here for the next 2 hours. For just one segment, Wayne Madsen of the Wayne Madsen Report will be joining us coming up in about an hour and a half, the middle of the second hour, to give us his breakdown. Attack on South Korean ship looks like a false flag operation. That's his words, and I always really respect his analysis in hindsight. He's somebody who I've really never seen be wrong. A lot of great sources, also worked, of course, with multiple U.S. intelligence agencies. And they are confirming now the torpedo is a German torpedo. There's no history of the Germans selling their high-tech torpedoes that are launched out of their Dolphin submarines that they've sold to Israel and others being used. And so we'll talk to him briefly coming up later in the second hour. I want to talk some about Memorial Day just briefly when we come back, my view on it, and the great veterans of this nation. So I'll speak to that. Also, they're now saying it's not one oil leak, not two. The AP's now reporting 3 miles away. Well, I mean, it's like they found a fissure in the earth and oil's just coming out. Well, the truth is they found all sorts of naturally occurring oil seepage. You have oil seepage on the ground, and you have oil seepage in the sea. What do you think tar pits are? The La Brea tar pits in downtown Los Angeles, full of saber-toothed tigers and mastodons and woolly mammoths and arboreal North American giant ground sloths. It's an oxymoron. They're arboreal and they're ground sloths, both arboreal and ground sloths. But we'll be discussing that, and it's just devastating the Louisiana, Mississippi coastlines. We've got video of a congressman breaking down and crying, watching that wonderful community down there, so beautiful, being decimated. But it will come back. Oil is toxic, but not that toxic. The chemicals they're using to disperse it, though, that's another story. This is one of the classic examples of the cure being worse than the disease. So that is coming up as well. We have some big developments going on with Mexico, huge economic developments. In fact, guys, I was digging through my IMs I sent you. And I'll come out there during the 1 minute break, but I didn't see it in my stacks. And I just now realized that incredible announcement by Geithner, where he says to China when he was there last week, he said, in fact, this is going to be my top story, and then I just realized that I'm at home and I IM my articles here to have them printed here, and sometimes they don't make it through, but we have a video of Geithner saying the U.S. is done. We're never going to basically come back financially. We can't be your market anymore, China. You better become sustainable and sell to yourself. And the other bizarre statement of Europe's going to have to be China's new trading partner because the U.S. is just done. They've sucked us dry. When Europe and the United States are pretty much in the same financial situation, run by the very same private banking cartel. And so we'll be discussing that. To say that the news is off the chart, I mean, I say this at the start of almost every radio show now. To say that the news and information is off the chart is because it is off the chart, and it's getting more off the chart. It's like a car that can go to 1,000 RPMs. Well, suddenly it can go to 2,000, then 3,000, then 4,000. I mean, it broke the gauge a long time ago of craziness. Here's one. Israel stations nuclear missile subs off Iran. Times of London, very prestigious publication. You've got Israel preparing to bust a blockade or enforce a blockade of peaceful people trying to bring medicine into Gaza. Flotilla set for final leg of Gaza blockade. Busting bid. Israeli gunships head to sea to block flotilla. That's AP. So I'm going to come back and rattle through a whole bunch of this important news. And there is a lot of it. And then I'm going to get into the big news, the financial situation, when the bankers are announcing, ding, oh, what's that sound, honey? Oh, the turkey's cooked. Oh, the turkey's cooked for 12 hours? Go get it out. Let's eat it. You know, Geithner, America's done, he tells the Chinese.